Okay, so what makes it work? Obviously, just being radically diverse, that can't possibly make marriage work. It must be common interests, right? Well, that common interest, obviously, for most conservative Christians is sex, right? Because that's why you've been waiting for it, right? You've been waiting for the sex till you get married. And the sad thing is that marriage is actually the best reason to wait for sex. It's way better than not getting venereal diseases or emotional damage or whatever. I'm telling you, it is the best reason to wait for sex is marriage. But I'm going to flip the script on you and say that the absolute worst reason for you to get married is to have sex. And by the way, those of you that are kind of like, whatever, Christian chastity and all that stuff, whatever, you'll be ruled by that too. Because eventually, sex, which God designed, as you've heard this week, to be a little bit more bonding than physically, like kind of psychologically, emotionally, chemically, and all the other ways that you could think, will eventually draw even heathen people into the marriage relationship. And then it doesn't work. And then they're disappointed because that common interest did not make marriage work. Well, what about, what if you have tons of different interests? That's probably what makes marriage work. How many have heard of 29 areas of compatibility on eHarmony? Anybody know about that? I don't want to down that. If you actually can find anybody in the universe that you're matched up with in 29 different areas of compatibility, I want to meet them. That's great. And by the way, it's the 30th area that's going to kill you. Sorry. But no. Again, it's not those interests that are going to hold your marriage together. The interest that's going to hold your marriage together is the interests of the other person. I.e., not that, wow, I like to sail and she likes to sail. Or I like to watch movies and she likes to watch movies. Or I like to think about what I like and she likes to think about what I like. No. No. We're talking sacrificial commitment. The pastor says at the altar, will you love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her? Anybody ever been to a wedding where he said, now will you let her love you, comfort you, honor and keep you? No. That's actually what a lot of people are saying. Yes, I do too when they're up there, but that's not what he says. Now, if this looks like a tall order and you're thinking, good Gandhi, I don't really understand how marriage is going to work like that. You know what? We don't have time to go into that, but I have a freebie, free on our website. This is not a sales pitch because it's free. Follow those directions. You can listen to a whole audio session on how to become one.